Recording? Ask me.
What
Talk in general.
inspires you?
What inspires me in general?
General.
The idea of moving forward. Always not being stuck in the present moment or the past. Always. Yeah. Always trying to make things happen in the instant moment. So it is connected to present, but at the same time, present moment flies. So it's like every second. So the idea of moving forward, the idea of not being stuck. I tend to pressure myself on this. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I'm not saying it's 100% healthy. You need to have the strength and the mental strength to face that kind of pressure that you can put on yourself. I mean, there's a lot like me out there, I know. Yeah, the idea of not being stuck in one place, one space, time and physical space. Yeah, that's what inspires me, the idea of moving forward.
How do you connect this idea with the concept of following through?
What do you mean exactly? Sorry.
Well, if you're always moving on, how do you make sure that you complete the projects you started?
No, I think it's about moving forward with whatever project I come up with. You know, like we are doing right now. We are moving forward, but it's all the moves we are making are connected to all the projects we have created. Either it's about Abora or the Anthro. Yeah,
How many moves ahead do you plan?
that's a good question. 3, 4. Yeah, 3, 4, because I try to, before I come up with an idea, before I start moving on with something, I have to be sure that there is a connection with what I'm doing today. Because it's the only way. If you do something that is not related at all with what you are doing today, it means you are on the wrong path. It means what you are doing today is wrong. But what we are doing today is not wrong. What we are doing, I mean, we are quite lucky enough to be doing something that we want to do in the future. So whatever we are doing right now is connected to, whatever we are planning for the future is connected to what we are doing right now. And what we are doing right now is connected to how we are seeing ourselves. That's what I was going to say, is what we are doing today is related to what we want to achieve tomorrow.
What advice would you give somebody who's stuck, who can't think of the next step? You see the bigger picture, but can't think of the next step.
Focus. When I talk about focusing, it's literally about being able to concentrate on something. That's how it's only by focusing on the main thing, that's how you will move on. That's how you will find yourself creating things to feed whatever you are doing right now. It's to be able to focus, like what I'm doing today with my YouTube channel, or what I'm doing with Instagram. It's all connected to the project right now. So it's because I am focused on my project right now. So to come back to your question, what did you say exactly? Sorry.
What advice would you give
Yeah, the
somebody?
advice I would say, yeah, focus, but focus on. It's not about focusing on many things. It's focusing on one thing, and then do many things to feed that one thing.
Do you have any tips on how to focus?
Um, you have to train your mind. Training your mind is about learning to slow down. Don't panic. Um, not stressing. Like literally, when we were stuck in the traffic, usually before, I mean, like 2 years ago, 1 year ago, I used to be super stressed. But it's a very simple example, but actually it's connected to everything. I learned to be patient. I learned to do not over stress about something. And so if I can give an advice about how to be able to focus, it's completely connected to the fact that, yeah, meditate, I pray, I remind myself that if I stay focused on what I'm doing, it's gonna give results. It's gonna give something, because you cannot focus on one thing and become very good at it and not make it work out. It's gonna work out as long as you are 100% into it. What I mean by that is, there's this beautiful quote. I was just waiting for the truck to pass. This beautiful quote that says, I forgot by who, I forgot who said that, but it says, I think I told you this like 2 days ago or yesterday. You have to focus on one thing, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Most of the time, when you put your focus into one thing and you want that thing to be achieved and to be successful, in the beginning, most of the time, it does not bring you any money, and you have to be ready for that. You have to be ready that it's not going to make you anything on the now, but that it will make you comfortable later. When I'm talking comfortable, I'm talking about financial. And but the only way for it to be, profitable later is that if you give it everything, if you really focus on it 100% of your time. If you do it like 50%, it's not gonna give. There will be no result. Even if you do it after 10 years, even if you do it for 20 years, it's never gonna give a result because you are not 100% into it. But if you are 100% into it, that's when it will give a result. And that's why I said the ability of being of learning to be focused on something is pretty much connected to the concept of patience. You need to learn to be patient. You need to learn to breathe and slow down so you can achieve your vision that is connected to your project. Um, yeah, it's there is something I need to add about this to answer your question. I was thinking about it while I was talking, but then it slipped my mind. It's a very important thing. It's staying focused is doing the thing no matter what. no matter what. Having faith in yourself, and having faith in universe, because it is spiritual. You cannot achieve a big vision, something that will change lives, if you don't have faith, if you're not spiritual. This is impossible. People who say I achieved big visions without being spiritual, it's a lie. I don't believe them. They believe in something. That's the belief. This belief, that's what takes you to the results, because it's still, even the results are still a part of the journey, you know. And then sometimes it's a bad result, and then it's a good result. But we're talking about the good result, the result that you're looking for. To go there, to get there, you need sometimes to slow down, to be patient, to step backwards, and have a bigger picture of the situation you are in. Be very realistic. Lie to everyone, but don't lie to yourself. You have the right to lie to everyone. Nobody needs to know the truth about yourself. But don't lie to yourself, because if you lie to yourself, you're fucked. So that's in general, I mean, I would resume it. Focusing the ability to focus. Sorry, the ability to focus is to stop lying to yourself, to be in a very rawly honest. I would use that term with yourself, no matter what the truth is about. You have to be able to accept the truth and to digest it, and say, okay, this is how it is now, and that's what I need to do to get what I want. Yeah, because most of the people who lack of focus are the people who lie to themselves most of the time. They live in certain, yeah, they are in certain illusion, you know. They live in a certain illusion, and they tell themselves stories, and they don't put themselves exactly in the situation they are really in. And the ability to focus is to put yourself in the situation you are in, and say, okay, I'm in here, and yeah, and to know when to slow down, when to hit. It's timing also. It's pretty much connected with timing. Yeah, that's my full answer about focusing. It's a lot of things. I mean, we can do this in many episodes. Yeah. What else? How long already?
13 minutes, I think.
13.
You're a ramper.
13. Okay, that's good. We can add one question.
It sounds like a lot of things to be doing for somebody who is overwhelmed. Is there one thing that you talked about? You need to slow down, you need to pray, you need to meditate, you need to do X, Y, Z. What's the very first thing?
Before all those things,
Like if people want to do one thing
work on the
today
skill.
and then
Work on the skill. Learn. The best way to learn, and this, I mean, I have experienced it in my past time, but never the way I'm experiencing it today, actually. Because all the things I used to experiment, there were things that I already knew, so I just needed to practice and learn. Maybe I already knew, let's say 70%, 80% of it. But today, this time, for me, I'm trying something completely new for me. It's like it's something I knew maybe about 10%. So I have the whole 90% to learn, and it's amazing, because every time I try, I realize that I needed to try. It's like even that trial moment was fucked up, you know. It's like the whole thing. Like here we are trying to, for example, to shoot. I'm learning about cinematography. I'm learning about how to shoot stuff. So how to capture scenes and all. And yeah, it's amazing. You shoot the whole short film, and then you realize that you missed out about a light. You missed out about a gesture or a scene, a full scene that you didn't shoot that you should have shot. But I wouldn't know it if I didn't try. I wouldn't know it if I didn't do it. So the best way to work on your skill is to practice that skill. Is to just do it. Like don't say. I mean, you have to fail. Like it's cliche. It's very common. You hear it everywhere, but it's the truth. You have to try. You have to fail, and not be scared of failing, because that's the thing that always drove me in the past. But I started disconnecting myself from this fear of failing actually like 7 years ago. But then I was still having it. I was still having it. But now I completely removed it. Now I'm like, I don't give a shit at all. Like I don't care at all about failing, because I understood fully. The moment I fail, I know exactly the lesson I need to take out from that failure, and it doesn't become a failure. It becomes a lesson. Straight. So you have to have this ability to practice that skill you want to acquire, and stop being scared of failing, because you are going to fail. You're learning. And some people have the chance to have a mentor. Some people, they have a chance to have access to a school, to have access to someone who will teach them the stuff they want to learn. But some others, they don't. But we are very lucky today. We have internet. You can learn everything you want from internet. We have, and AI is coming. It's crazy. I mean, with AI, you cannot find any excuse. There's no excuse to do not learn. And yeah, I used to do that. I used to say, I need this, I need that person, I need that school, I need to go there, I need to learn with these people. Yes, it's amazing. Mostly for me, I learn faster when I am with the people on the field learning. But then you don't have a choice. I mean, you are not going to wait till you meet those people to start learning. You have to start learning right now. So start learning, and then if one day you have the chance to meet those people that can teach you faster, okay. But don't wait till you meet them. Just start learning. You take your fucking keyboard and start making the research you need to know about. And it's connected. It's connected to to uh, to your question. About what do we need to be able to achieve whatever we want to achieve. This skill is only earned when the experience is there. And the only way to get the experience is to keep trying, to keep failing. And time. You cannot cheat. You cannot cheat. Stop trying to cheat. A lot of people try to cheat. I tried to cheat. You cannot cheat. There's one thing that I learned: you can cheat and you can succeed by cheating, really, yeah? But then it turns on you. It's crazy. You have it back on your face, and you're like bleeding. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah, well, you cheated. That's You cannot cheat. Yeah, but if you want to cheat, cheat. I mean, I'm not here to judge anyone. It's more about building something honest and solid. I was going to say solid in French, but yeah, solid and strong. To be to build something like this, you have to be honest. You have to work hard for it. So yeah, working on the skill and time, because that's how it works. I mean, you cannot. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. But you have to have the belief, and you have to work hard. Because if you have the belief and you work hard on it, it's gonna give you something back. This for sure. Don't worry at all. Yeah.
You want to wish everybody a happy new year?
Yes. Um, don't duplicate or copy paste the pressure that others are putting on themselves on you, on yourself. What I mean by this is it's not because you've seen people pushing on themselves that you should push on yourself. Push on yourself only when you feel pushing. Because your gut, if you listen to yourself, if you listen to your intuition, to your instinct will talk to you. And your instinct will tell you when to push and when to slow down. If you start pushing because you saw others pushing, it's not going to happen. So only push when you feel pushing and slow down when you feel slowing down. It's very important because we have a lot of people tend to follow others. They tend to, yeah, as I use that term, copy past that pressure they see on social media or something like that. Like they see a video of someone telling them, you have to have resolutions. It's a new year. No, 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 no. You don't need to have. If you don't feel having new resolutions right now, it's okay. You can put for yourself new resolutions later on January, on February, on March. The goal is to follow yourself. Follow yourself. Don't be against yourself. Take the advices. Of course, it's good to have someone to motivate you, to tell you, yes, you need to move on. You need to do something with your life now. That's good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's very, very good. But once you have this, you have this motivation, you know what you need to do and all, then follow yourself, follow your gut, follow your intuition. Yeah, don't put that pressure on yourself that is not yours. It's a pressure that is coming from outside. That's why people who live in cities are completely fucked up. They are stressed and all because there is a pressure that is put on them by an outside entity, which is the society they live in, and the whole system that exists in big cities. No, don't do this to yourself, because you will do something for sure, but it's not going to be something solid, because you would be doing it from an outside influence. Do it from an inside influence. So yeah, after this, I would tell. I would wish you, a beautiful new year. Think very well about what you want in life. Don't listen to anybody except for people who really know you, and people who listen to you. For me, the only people that can really give you an advice about your life is the people who listen to you. People who take time to listen to who you are, when you want to share with them your vision of life, your profound feelings. So they are the rarest people you should listen to. But except those people, maybe one or two. But beside those people, don't listen to anybody. Listen to yourself. Take whatever there is to take, and yeah, keep believing, keep believing, keep believing in yourself. Keep believing in whatever you believe, and life is beautiful. Life is very beautiful, full of surprises. So yeah, tell you goodbye, and I will see you in another video. Okay? Thank you so much, Hannah, for filming me. She's filming. She's with her hands. There is no tripod. There is no nothing. So thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you. And thanks to you guys. Take good care of yourself. And see you very soon. Ciao. And yeah, guys, I forgot. Don't forget to subscribe and like. It's very important. If you didn't like, don't subscribe. Subscribe only if you really like it. And like it. At least like it. Like it and put a comment. If you don't want to put a comment, nah. It's the minimum you can do. So, yeah. Cheers. Yeah.